up guys, my name is Alex and welcome back to another video. I'm aware I have a new haircut, but anyway, today it's currently 10 past 10 at night, so I should really be in bed, but I can't really be bothered. So today I'm going to be doing a setup tour. As you can probably tell, this is not my setup, I'm in my room. Yes, I have a TV, yes, I have a desk and stuff, but this is not where my setup is, and I'm changing arms because this GorillaPod really hurts. But anyway, so first off I'm going to go through the camera specifications. So I'm shooting this with a Nikon D3400 DSLR camera with a Nikon 18 to 55mm VR lens, and on the bottom I've got the Joby GorillaPod SLR Zoom, I think it's called, and let me show you in the mirror a second. So yeah, this is the setup right here. I literally have no mic or anything, but yeah, so this is my room. Let's give you a room tour while I'm at it, because why not? So over here we have this painting thing and the radiator with toys, and then this is my mucky desk where I just have literally crap that I can't be bothered to... Yes, I have paint on my hands. Stuff that I can't be bothered to pick up. However, this is the soundbar that I use. It's a Celsius thing, which is pretty cool. And then I've got my TV up here, which is an LG Smart TV, which means I can watch YouTube and Netflix on it. And then I have this like moon lamp thing, which is really cool. Cupboard filled with stuff, uniform and stuff, books. A lot of this stuff is from when I was a kid that I haven't actually cleared up yet. And then my bed, which is a high bed, and under there is the forbidden den. But anyway, let's continue. So if we open the door from my room and head across the landing, this room right here is the setup room, the office, if you will. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. As you can see, we are in the office now. I'm going to go through a few things in a minute, but first off let's go with a bit of lighting. So over here we have this ginormous kind of lampshade thing from IKEA, which does this if you pull it. What the heck? It's so cool, but I kind of prefer it to be closed in here because then you can see the other lights. So over here we have some LEDs also from IKEA, which down here you can change the colour of manually if you wish, or I just like to put it on that kind of fading thing. We have a lamp here because my dad wanted that there for some weird reason, and you may also be able to tell that there is a lot of remote control planes on the ceiling. So we have a Mustang and that thing, and a Spitfire and another Spitfire and a Habu and another Habu and a biplane and then another biplane and a Messerschmitt, and then this is our old drone. We currently have a Mavic Pro. I'm in a load of old stuff like that. On here is my channel page. On here is my live sub count, and on the wall is a Mustang. So let's go into a bit more detail on the actual kind of setup area there is. So this keyboard, I don't know what it was. I was given it for Christmas like a year or so ago, but as you can see it has like kind of rainbow, like RGB kind of style to it. It's very nice. And then over here I have a mouse which also changes colour and lights up, which is very nice. I'm manually focusing, by the way, because this camera is pretty bad. So, well, it's not bad camera, it just doesn't focus on stuff. There we go. There's the mouse, which is very nice. Over here, this is where I do commentary. So we have the Blue Snowball microphone right here, with the Turtle Beach X12 headphones and a boom arm to hold it all up. The boom arm is basically just an arm for the microphone that moves around to your specification. Over here we have the GT Omega racing chair in orange, because that wall is orange. It'd be a bit stupid not to have an orange chair, which is very nice. I picked this up for around £170 on the GT Omega website. It is very nice. It is comfy leather, and I also have some cushions, so you can have a head cushion up there and then lumbar support cushion down there. And yeah, so this is a Mac. I don't know what model it is, but it's it's quite thick, so it's an oldish Mac with the Mac keyboard and the standard Mac mouse and stuff. And then over here is an HP PC. Down here you can see all of our cable management. I'll explain that in a second. It's an HP PC which is currently infected with a virus which I can't remove, so we're going to have to go to Curry's for that. The specs on it, it has an AMD A10 5700 APU processor with 8 GB of RAM on it, and I don't really know what else to say, to be fair, with AMD Radeon graphics. So let's go into a bit more detail. So here, these three kind of USBs that are currently plugged in, these are for my headphones. So there's the who is texting me? Someone. So there's the audio and the mic and the USB for the headphones. And then round the back we have the monitor, which is a 1080p. What make is it? It is Asus. It's an Asus monitor, which the computer doesn't actually do the correct connector for it. So I had to get a converter for that, but that wasn't very hard. And my computer's about to crash because the plug isn't actually in. Did it crash? It didn't crash, that's good. Okay, and then down there we have the keyboard and everything, and the microphone, and then we have this thing. Now, if you don't know what this thing is, there's also one down in the living room where our Wi-Fi router is, and that's plugged into the wall next to our Wi-Fi router, and then there's an Ethernet cable that runs into the Wi-Fi router. Then this one up here is plugged into the wall, and the Ethernet cable runs into my computer, which gives me super fast Ethernet directly from the router, so I can literally run whatever I want. This is an amplifier right here for an electric guitar, which is in the case behind that acoustic one there, and this one is for my electric guitar, which is this red one here, which I hardly ever play, and in that guitar case is a big acoustic guitar, and that's a small one, and there's a ukulele around somewhere. So yeah, that's basically the setup. We also have another chair here. And I also forgot to show you the Steam controller. If you have Steam, if you play Steam games, I highly suggest picking one of these up. It only costs about 40 quid, I think. I have no idea what that is in dollars. I have no idea if I even got the right price. But it is so good if you play Steam games, especially if you play like car racing games or kind of open world movement games. It's really good. I would suggest going and picking one up. As you can see, we have another plane here, the Park Zone Extra, and then like a really weird Halloween mask and a Las Vegas picture, and a deer's antler down there, because why not? Over here, this is when I used to be obsessed with Skylanders. Little story for you, this room actually used to be a kind of like playroom area. We used to have a big TV here with a TV cabinet underneath, and a Wii and like a really old Xbox and stuff. We never used this room. There used to be a big rug here, and I used to play Skylands all the time, and then we just like ditched this room and never really used it. And then I was like, oh, what if I moved my computer into the playroom? And then my dad was like, oh yeah, we've got a desk in the garage. So we moved the computer, and then my Gramps' old computer into this office. I bought that racing chair. We got this chair from my Gramps, and we just made this awesome room. And then in here is just a load of random stuff. But by far, the most satisfying thing in this room is, of course, the opening lampshade, which is just amazing. And long story short, it's too big, and we bought the wrong one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Sorry if it was short and not much cinematics or anything. I apologise for being inactive. I know I promised daily vlogs, and I said I'd probably go back on that. But I'm kind of busy with school because it's the end of term and stuff, and I just have school that gets in the way, and I have friends that get in the way and stuff. But I will try and upload as much as possible because I love doing this. Like, I like recording and I like editing. It's one of my favourite hobbies, but I just unfortunately don't have the time to do it. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, which is hopefully soon. Saying that, I'll probably go back on that and make it in about another month or so. But stay subscribed, stay tuned, because I try to make as high quality content as I can. Quick shout out to Ruby because it's her birthday tomorrow. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment saying happy birthday, Ruby, and I'll see you in the next video.